The best upcoming games of 2017 and beyond. By Games Radar staff 2 days ago news. The games to watch on PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, from blockbusters to potential under-the-radar gems. Page 1 of 5. Page 1. Update March 2nd, Middle-earth, Shadow of War and Wargroove have been added to the list. As far as video games are concerned, 2017 is off to a fantastic start. The best games of 2017 so far have set quite a precedent, but there's still so much left to look forward to in the near and distant future. We've sifted through all the upcoming PS4 games, upcoming Xbox One games, and upcoming Nintendo Switch games to present you with the most exciting titles on the horizon, organized by release date so you can calculate just how soon you need to start saving up. Some are innovative new ideas, others are highly anticipated sequels, some have definitive release dates, while others might be over a year away. But whatever the case, we can't wait to play them. Middle-earth, Shadow of War. Platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC. Release date: August 2017. The Tolkien's Creed open-world action in Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor easily warranted a sequel. We just didn't know when it was coming, until now. Shadow of War brings back the undying ranger Talion and his fused wraith Celebrimbor, who have forged a new ring of power despite those things always ending in tears. The stellar Nemesis system will be making a return, where ordinary orcs may develop into bitter rivals over the course of many battles, and new Nemesis fortresses serve as these villains' imposing domains. But never fear, you'll have your own loyal army at your disposal to raid these strongholds, all good practice for when you finally have the forces you need to take on Sauron himself. Wargroove. Platforms: TBA, Switch and PC confirmed. Release date: TBD 2017. It seems Nintendo isn't about to revive Advance Wars anytime soon. Thank goodness developer Chucklefish stepped up to the plate to bring back turn-based strategy featuring delightful GBA-style sprites. The overworld map and battle animations perfectly mimic the charming aesthetic of the Advance Wars series, set in a high fantasy world full of knights, dragons, skeleton dogs, and witches. As one of 12 unique commanders, you'll wage war over land, sea, and air to establish dominance over the map, one little square space at a time. With online and local multiplayer for up to 4 players, custom map creation, and loads of adorable unit types, Wargroove's got everything an Advance Wars fan could ask for. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Platforms: Wii U, Switch. Release date: March 3, 2017. When The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild arrives in 2017, the Zelda series will be over 30 years old. This game, the series' debut not just on the beleaguered Nintendo Wii U but the brand new NX, is actually very close in spirit to the NES original from all those decades ago. Emphasizing a wide-open world that's primarily monster-infested wilderness rather than a populated landscape prone to cutscenes, Breath of the Wild is a dramatic shift from the hand-holding adventures Nintendo has traded in during the 21st century. We couldn't be more excited. Nier: Automata. Platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC. Release date: March 7, 2017. Nier: Automata blends Bayonetta with Battlestar Galactica, fusing the kind of hyperactive third-person combat Platinum Games is best known for with the grim sci-fi setting from Square Enix's thought-provoking, wonderfully weird cult classic Nier. Millennia from now, a hostile alien force has sent legions of robots to invade Earth, forcing humanity to retreat to the moon. Now, the former Earthlings are fighting back with teams of highly skilled combat androids armed with an arsenal of swords, including our hero 2B and her teammate 9S. Expect fluid melee combat, bullet hell-style boss battles, and heart-wrenching displays of the atrocities between man and machine in this gorgeous, cerebral hack and slash. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC. Release date: March 7, 2017. Ubisoft is taking two of its biggest strengths, open-world sandboxes and Tom Clancy games, and combining them into a gritty modern-day entry in the Ghost Recon series. This time, the tactical, squad-based shooting takes place in a huge expanse of Bolivia, where a cocaine cartel called Santa Blanca has seized total power. Ghost Recon Wildlands deploys you and your team of operatives into the vast deserts, mountain ranges, and swamps surrounding the cartel's operation and lets you take it from there, giving you everything you need for stealth assassinations, infighting instigation, guns blazing assaults, or any option in between. You have the choice of suiting up alongside AI or online squad mates throughout the campaign, so you can approach this lawless, violent playground however you see fit. Star Trek Bridge Crew. Platforms: PSVR, Vive. Release date: March 14, 2017. Delayed from its original November 2016 launch window, this 4-player VR game is basically your chance to play out the Kobayashi Maru simulation. Not sure if you can beat it, though. In Star Trek Bridge Crew you can assume various roles on the bridge of the Enterprise and actually wander around with your friends. In VR. As a piece of fan service, this is looking absolutely stunning. Mass Effect, Andromeda. Platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC. Release date: March 21, 2017. Commander Shepard may have taken out the Reapers and saved the day, but there is plenty more adventure yet to be had in the Mass Effect universe. BioWare's been keeping details for Mass Effect Andromeda mostly under wraps, although the footage that has been revealed certainly looks slick. Here's what we do know, though. It appears the story will take us on a journey to try to find a new home for humanity. Many of the more familiar concepts from the original trilogy, conversations, romances, and shooting things, are back in action. The game now has a first release date, March 21st, so we're officially hyped. Snipperclips, cut it out together. Platforms: Switch. Release date: March 2017. Co-op, a force that can bring us closer together in one moment and threaten to end friendships in the next. That playful dynamic is what drives Snipperclips, an inventive puzzle game that makes perfect use of the Switch's built-in two-player courtesy of the Joy-Con controllers. Each single-screen brain teaser requires the combined efforts of your adorable paper protagonists, which can snip overlapping chunks off their partner to reshape them for puzzle-solving purposes, or just a bit of friendly griefing. Fortunately, you can easily reform or undo cuts with the press of a button. The cartoony aesthetic and the cute faces you can make are chock full of charm, and the teamwork needed to perform tasks, like popping balloons or fixing up cars, using your irregularly shaped bodies looks like a ton of cooperative fun. Persona 5. Platforms: PS4, PS3. Release date: April 4, 2017. After nearly a decade of development and a leap from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4, Persona 5 will finally arrive in April 2017. While the role-playing game still follows high school students with supernatural powers in a highly stylized world, Persona 5 does represent a dramatic shift in tone for the series. Where Persona 3 and Persona 4 focused on fairly typical teens in unusual circumstances, secret paramilitary ghost fighters in the former, a Japanese riff on Scooby-Doo mystery solving in the latter, Persona 5 follows a group of flamboyant young cat burglars. Think Lupin the Third by way of Degrassi. Yooka-Laylee. Platforms: PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, PC. Release date: April 11, 2017. One of the bigger Kickstarter successes in 2015, this colorful 3D platformer, made by some of the key minds behind Banjo-Kazooie, looks to recapture the simple glee of N64 collectathons. In place of a bear and a bird, You'll be guiding around the duo of Yuka the chameleon and Laylee the bat through utterly gorgeous landscapes, full of things to run across, jump over, and snag from perilous heights. Prey. Platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC. Release date: May 5, 2017. Don't worry if you missed the 2006 FPS Prey. This reimagined Prey by the same name chucks everything from its predecessor out the window. Developed by Arkane Studios, the team behind the Dishonored games, this sci-fi shooter has you confined on a space station that's been overrun by shape-shifting, shadow-like aliens. Protagonist Morgan Yu will have to fight back against these invaders in a struggle to survive, even as his, or her, sanity seems to deteriorate bit by bit.